Hello, this is BrickTsar. I've changed my intro. I didn't say hey. I'm happy to be here. I am. So hey, it's time for Lego questions to be answered in the segment BrickTsar Answer Thingy. And in this episode, we will cover questions from yesterday's video. If you leave a BAT question on a non-BAT video, it may take me a while to get to them. Also, I will cover a question by Nicholas Longshore about that, and a couple of videos that I'm overdue in doing, that I will be doing hopefully tomorrow, which is Friday. I'm filming this on Thursday, January 6th. So Friday, when I get home from work, I'm going to work on my video on cleaning. So Patrick Ford, I'm going to finally do the video tomorrow about how I clean Lego. And I actually got a message from Nicholas Longshore, and he cleans them basically the same way I do. But I'll do that in a video. Should be a short video. And also, I will work on a video comparing bricks from different years. And I was going to try to do it more detailed, but I'm just going to cover some of the basics. So that one shouldn't be terribly long. And then maybe later I'll go into more detail. Even I don't know all the answers to that, but I do know how to tell certain bricks and know which years they're from. So that will be tomorrow videos that I'll be working on. And then I'm going to look at these questions. Most of these I have not even looked at, so bear with me. These are from yesterday's BAT video. And Lego9215 asks, what is your worst Lego haul? And that would have to be probably be something from Goodwill. Goodwill is hit and miss. Sometimes you can get super awesome deals, and sometimes they're not that great. The worst, I made a mistake one time because I bid on something based on the weight, and it turned out all it was is instructions. I didn't look at the description. I was going through and doing so many auctions that I neglected to read the complete description, and I messed up on that. But yeah, some of the Goodwill hauls have been strikeouts, but some of them I've got stuff I couldn't get anywhere else, so it evens out. DominatoSpace BrickTsar, how do you get so many rare and cool sets? I want them too. Well, he didn't put BAT, but since it's on the video, I'll answer it. eBay and Bricklink. That's how I find most of them, and Goodwill. I spend a lot of time just looking through the pictures on eBay. So that's probably where I get the most rare stuff, is on eBay. And it's usually stuff that's poorly described, or with the person didn't know what it was, or it's an estate sale. I learned not to search so much by the set. That's what I used to do in the old days. I'm looking for this set. I type in the set number and Lego set number, whatever, and it's like, I'm looking for town plan set 725. I type Lego 725, and it's easier sometimes just to type in Lego or vintage or rare, and then see what different results you get and look at the pictures. That's what I do. All right, Carl Aussie. BrickTsar, what do you find the most enjoyable about your Lego experience? He gives some suggestions like finding good sets in the store on discount, opening a box and getting intoxicated with the ABS poly printed matter smell. You're the first person that's ever mentioned that. I've actually, I'll get to that, hold on. Building the set, sorting the parts, admiring the colors or built sets, fondling the minifigures, what's the right word? Hearing the clicks when you put them on the minifigure studs, putting together a big city scene like Lego for Chris, or huge train layouts, making videos about Lego. So which of those? I like seeing the finished product, so I guess the actual building process and then seeing it, that's probably the most enjoyable, and that was one of your choices, building the set. Sorting, it's another thing. I like the getting stuff sorted, but I hate the process. But once it's done, it's like my store. It's like I know where everything is in my store, but my personal collection, I don't know where anything is. So, but the one thing you mentioned here, open the box and getting intoxicated with the ABS poly printed matter smell. There are some odors from some of the older Lego Samsonite sets in particular. It's like, at first I thought maybe it's who I bought it from, but then I started noticing it's the same smell from different, I mean, stuff that I bought from totally different sellers over different times, but it's that same odor that older ABS or even the cellulose acetate must have. So there's a specific odor. It's kind of stinky in a way, but it's, yeah, that's weird. It's not intoxicating though. All right. All right. Let's see. What is the most amount you saved in a Lego set in a retail store? That's hard to know. I mean, I know I've got $50 sets for $5, so 90% is probably 90 to 95% off. It's probably the best. I know that getting those Ultimate Collector Series, which were $100 sets for $25, that was good. That was only 75% off, but that's, man, those were super deals. Who will oh, this is Brick Adjuster. That was Webhead Studios, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. He asked that last one. So Brick Adjuster, who will eventually inherit your Lego collection? They might be Bricks or your daughter, or will they have a draft? We're going to burn it all. My wife's going to burn it. Webhead Studios, what is your best tip on selling new and used Lego sets? Only buy what you want to buy. Only buy what you like. And try to avoid eBay if possible. What is your dream job as a child? That's also Webhead Studios. I wanted to be an astronaut. Let's see here. Sydney Stenman, S-T-E-N-M-A-N, Sydney Stenman. What is your oldest Lego set? And she's also qualified it here, like oldest, your first set. So not the oldest, like obviously I got stuff from 1961, and I got bricks from before that, but the oldest is either the tipper truck or set 145. Those are two of my original sets. I don't know which one we got first. I can't remember. And that was from 74 to 76 range there. Uh-oh, did I miss a question? Here, STU TUBE. STU TUBE. What is the most painful Lego brick you've stud on? MOC March. How about doing a MOC March? Well, March is going to be train month for BrickTsar, my channel, and I'm going to do a different Lego train review every single day in the month of March. And it won't be anything that we've already done either. So that'll be what March is. A different train set every day. What's the most painful Lego brick that you stepped on? I think is what he meant to say. I don't step on Lego. But I would have to say probably the smaller the brick, the more painful it is. Like a 1x1 cone piece or something. All right, Lego. Oh, you already asked that question. Please visit Video Tomato. All right, Brickbard. I just scrolled your question. I already don't like it. I'm sorry. It says, how do you think the advances in 3D printing will affect Lego? How Lego is sold? Do you think the Lego group will eventually just sell templates that you can download and use to print off your bricks at home on your 3D printer? Don't like it. Don't care for it. Not interested in 3D printing. I don't see how you could possibly get the quality out of a 3D printer. I guess, you know, in time, eventually that will be there, but I don't want to start stocking up on ABS plastic and having plastic stored in my house and building my own. I'm not interested in doing that. Let's see here. Do you think, oh, this is Derick Bourdeau. Do you think Bricklink is oversaturated market, or is it just people making YouTube vids that make it seem that way? It's probably people making the YouTube vids that make it seem that way. I don't think it can be oversaturated because I have stuff in my wanted list that I've never filled. So the more people on Bricklink, the better, in my opinion. I don't view it as competition because I'm not only a seller, I'm a buyer. And so if I have more choices, that keeps my prices down. And sure, it would bring the price down of stuff that's in my store. But since I buy stuff at such a good price, yeah, it's not a problem. I don't mind the competition. So it's not, in my opinion, it's not oversaturated. And I'm not in the sealed markets, a sealed set selling market, so it doesn't matter to me because that's what a lot of people do. They just sell sealed sets. Lego Buff Productions. This is another one. Do you find out about future Lego sets before the general public? I mean, all these people that post the pictures of sets. I mean, Eurobricks is the one. Those people in Europe usually getting the pictures before us, and they post them, and then 2 days later, Brick Show puts up a video that sets. These pictures have been released, or what is it they say? Leaked. Who cares? I mean, it's like it doesn't do me any good until the set comes out, so I'm not really interested in that. I mean, I do like seeing the sets that are going to be coming out, but what's the difference between getting it today and tomorrow? The picture. Brick Reviews 99. Please start watching my videos. I've answered your question before. What is your favorite Lego set remake? In fact, it was just yesterday, I think. Metroliner. Mini Bricks. What is the most expensive thing you've sold on Bricklink? What is the first set that they might be bricks built? He had a Duplo set, that train set, that 2932, I think it is, or 33. This Duplo train that he played with when he was little. I think I built it, but he played with that. That's one of his first sets. And the most expensive thing I've sold on Bricklink is probably a sealed set. Carousel, $800, $850, whatever it was, to South Korea. Yeah, I mentioned you, James Universe. Kelly Nickerson. Bat question. I remember you mentioned once that you made your kids a Lego table. My husband is making one for our boys and would like to glue the Lego base plates to the table surface to create a stable building platform. What adhesive would you recommend? Gravity. I recommend Gravity because I don't believe in gluing stuff, and maybe double-sided tape. But my table over there is just a green table, and I'm actually upset because the paint actually adheres to the base plates. If you leave the base plates on too long, and it causes a problem. It peels off the paint when you pull it up. But maybe double-sided tape. I don't believe in doing anything permanent, but if you're going to go permanent, then you got to think of something that will mix with the plastic and the wood and the paint. So Elmer's glue is good because you can take it off. And you know, if it's a flat table, it's not really going to slide off. So something that you can think about what you put on there in case you ever want to take the plates off. But I don't believe in the glue. All right, that covers all those questions. And so I forgot what I said I was going to cover in this video. This is a digger bucket. And Nicholas Longshore, who sent me the little pink, little small pink case in a video recently, he's been trying to get a digger bucket, and what he keeps getting is this one. This is part number 30394, and it's one of those that is commonly made or listed wrong on Bricklink, apparently. There's another digger bucket that has the pins over here. This is one that has got the newer style connector pin. But there's another one that they're over here. And that's the one he's looking for. And I looked in my collection, and I don't have them. And it was only in about 8 sets. I think it's what part number was it? Let me see here. You were looking for part 2347. I dropped it on the floor. Hold on. And I don't have it And I saw what sets it was in, and one of them is a train set that I used to have that I don't have now. So the only thing I got to do now, or the only other choice I would have, is go look through some of my completed sets and see if I have any of those sets. And I don't think I do. There's a lot of construction sets, but I'll keep looking. But that, yeah, sellers on Bricklink, when there's variations of a part, sometimes they don't know there's a variation. And even I have done that, not knowing that there's a variation. It could be closed stud, open stud. It could be how the connectors are. There's so many different things. Some have multiple variations. One of my least favorite are the clips. There's 4 different variations of the clips. You know, open O and thin, and it's like the only ones on those that matter to me are the older ones that are thin. But I've actually, for instance, the jumper bricks that are like the tile, but they got the jumper on the end. I mean, the stud in the middle of them. You got some that have the groove on the bottom of the modified plate, and some that are flat. I've got to the point where it's gotten so annoying when you're parting out a set. You will have each variation in the same set. So I'm getting to where I don't really want to distinguish between them unless it's from an older set. So I usually just put modern or something like that, and it could be either version, because it's like, you know, with a tile, it would be important because all the tiles have the groove today. But with those modified plate, or those jumper plates, or whatever you call them, it's annoying that they have the same 2 different variations in the same set. So yeah, anyway, so that I'll keep looking, Nicholas, for that. And anyway, this video has run way too long. Sorry. Thanks for watching, and look, I'll be working on those videos tomorrow for cleaning Lego and telling bricks apart from different years.